Dear students, you are welcome on Learning with L&R, and today I would like to talk with you regarding occupational health. First of all, the definition. Occupational health is the promotion and maintenance of the highest degree of physical, mental, and social well-being of the workers in all occupations. It means during their work, they do not harm their mental health, social, and physical health. Components of occupational health that are industrial hygiene, industrial disease, industrial accidents, hazards, rehabilitation, and occupational psychology. Objectives of occupational health. First one is prevention among workers of departure from health caused by their working conditions. If working conditions harm the health of the worker, then we try to prevent that. Protection of workers from risk resulting from factors adverse to health. Placing and maintenance of workers in an occupational environment adapting to his or her physiological and psychological equipment. Adaptation of worker to man and man in his job. Some recommendation. Focus on providing the following to promote health of the employee as follow. First one is nutrition, then prevention and control of communicable disease, environmental sanitation, water supply, provision, food and snacks, toilet facilities. These all things recommended for to industrial area for workers. Then general plant cleanliness, floor space, air space, wastage and garbage disposal, lighting and ventilation, protection against hazards and housing. These all are the basic rules given by the government for the safety of workers. Maternity benefit for female, first aid, crutches, family planning, mental health and health education. These are facilities provided in the area. Directive principles of state policy according to the Indian Constitution. The state said the state shall in particular direct its policy towards security that the health and strength of the workers, men, women and the tender age of children are not abused, and that citizens are not forced by economic necessity to enter an vocation unsuited to their strengths. Here we can take the example of maternity leave, because the age of the child is very less and they need the maternal support all the time. That's why the company provide the pay leave with pay, because according to our state regulation, they do not violate the worker for economic condition. The state shall make provisions for securing just and humane conditions of work. There are some hazards arises due to occupational conditions. First one is physical, heat, cold, light, noise, vibration, ultraviolet rays and ionizing rays. Then chemical, local action, inhalation, ingestion, biological. These are the hazards which can occur during working area or during working hours. Bacteria, virus, fungi, parasites, protozoans comes under biological, and accidents comes under mechanical. Psychological conditions comes under psychosocial area. Then if we talk about the physical hazards, then heat. In this case, the person working area is the area where they can suffer from burns, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, heat cramps, decreased efficiency, increased fatigue and enhanced accident rates. In case of cold, maybe their area is the working area, their need of the work, the area, that's why area is cold. There are some problem which arise like frostbite, hypothermia, cyanosis and many others. In case of light, eye strain, headache, eye pain, congestion around cornea, eye fatigue and many more. If noise, temporary or permanent hearing loss. It also affects on the nervous system. Nervousness, fatigue, interference with communication, decreased efficiency. If vibration are there, white fingers, injuries to the joints. Ultraviolet radiation, conjunctivitis, kernicterus, redness of eye and pain, ionizing radiation, genetic changes, malformations, cancer, leukemia, depilation, ulceration, sterility, and death. Chemical hazards, local action, dermatitis, eczema, ulcers, cancer, allergy, systemic effects, inhalation dust, directly inhaled into the lungs. The weight or the measurement is less than 5 microns. They directly inhaled by the person into the lungs. Gases, poisoning gases inhaled by the person, metals and their compounds, toxic effects they can arise in the body. If we talk about biological hazards, then exposure and effect of parasitic agents like these, all it's like encephalitis, fungal infections, and many more. If we talk about the mechanical hazards, 10% of accidents in industries are due to mechanical hazards while working with the machinery that time. Psychosocial hazards, frustration, loss of job satisfaction, insecurity, poor human relationships, emotional tension, depression, sickness, absenteeism, peptic ulcer, rapid aging, and heart diseases. Maybe there are very stressful working condition, or the environment, the working area or the environment of the working area is not conducive for the work. Then occupational diseases which can arise due to the working conditions, disease due to physical agents, chemical agents, biological agents, occupational cancers, occupational dermatitis, disease of psychological origin. Disease due to physical agents, if we talk about the heat, then it harms the person physically. Heat, cold, light, pressure, noise, mechanical factors, and diseases due to chemical agents, that are the person inhale the gases, then inhale the inhale the dust, and like silica, iron, these kind of things harm the person. And under this category, under chemical, poison dust and non-organic dust included. And organic dust, cane fiber, cotton dust, tobacco, hay, and grain dust are there. Diseases due to biological agents, that are brucellosis, leptospirosis, like occupational cancers, cancers of lungs, skin, and bladder, occupational dermatosis, dermatitis, and eczema. Diseases of psychological origin, industrial neurosis, hypertension, peptic ulcer. Then health acts and health measures in OHP, the Factories Act 1948 and the Employees State Insurance Act 1948. The Factories Act, according to the Factories Act 1948, scope of establishment 10 or more workers where power is used, and 20 or more workers where power is not used. Where the machinery is working more,